If an NFL team wants to trade for Nick Foles, it's going to take a lot. Yesterday, Eagles VP Howie Roseman was asked about the trade market for Foles. Let's take a listen.
He's still on the team because he's an incredibly valuable player to the Philadelphia Eagles. And, when you talk about that position and what's gone on, you've seen it in the free agent market, you've seen it in the trade market. We're in the business of making sure we get the right value for the player. We feel very confident about what his value is to our football team and really throughout the rest of the league. And there is obviously interest in Nick Foles because Nick Foles has been tremendously productive. When you talk about certain rounds, there's a percentage of hitting on guys. We know what we have. And that allows us the ability to feel very good about the most important position in sports. And so for us to get rid of something like that, that's going to be a high price tag.
Shannon, what did you make of this?
Howie Roseman is trying to drum up support, drum up interest in Nick Foles. He's trying to create a market that's not there. Arizona needed a quarterback. They gave $20 million to a guy that will fold like a banquet chair at the end of the night, Sam Bradford. Did they not need a quarterback, Skip? What about Buffalo?
Who's better, Nick Foles or Sam Bradford?
Just asking
Help me out.
My point exactly. Thanks for making my point. Because he's way better than Sam Bradford. And they gave Sam Bradford $20 million. Who's better, Skip?
Yeah, but Sam was free. You don't have to give draft picks for him.
Skip.
Right?
If Nick Foles is that guy, what you just told me, I've heard you say it on several occasions, not only on this show, but on the old show.
Again.
Yeah. If the quarterback, it doesn't matter. There's not a price that you shouldn't pay if that guy, that's the most important position in sports.
What? So how smart are the Arizona Cardinals?
Whoa.
Whoever said they're genius.
Buffalo, they need a quarterback.
They do.
He's trying to drum up this interest because if they know, everybody knows Howie Roseman's number if they wanted free agency. So we'll see around the draft, but it just strikes me, it sounds to me that Howie Roseman is trying to create a market for Nick Foles, which does not exist. And I think he's doing a good job. Oh, it's going to take a high price. We know we have, and he's great. And because here's the thing, Skip. If they thought for 1 second Nick Foles was the last 2 games that we saw him play, there'd be 24 teams that would line up to give him whatever they wanted. But most teams do not believe that is the Nick Foles that they know.
Most teams make mistakes in the draft at quarterback or in free agency, right? More
50,
make
50.
mistakes than
not. Yeah, 50,
right?
50, yes.
Okay. So what I believe Howie Roseman is trying to do is drum down interest in Nick Foles because there is no way he is going to dare to trade Nick Foles because he would be scared to death that Carson Wentz won't turn back into Carson, what do you call him?
Pennsylvania, walk it to him.
Yeah.
Wentz on a lifetime player. Yeah, he's ahead of schedule, too. Did you see that report?
They saw, once again, that Nick Foles is really good. And when the chips were greatest in the middle of the table, he was all-time good. In the championship game, he throws for 352, and then in the Super Bowl, 373 in the Super Bowl. And in the postseason, he should be 4-0. He's played well enough in 4 postseason games to be 4-0, but he has thrown 8 touchdowns to 1 unlucky interception. So without the unlucky one, he could easily be 9-0 touchdowns to interceptions.
Yeah.
And we could go all the way back to 2013 when he threw 27 touchdown passes in that year under Chip Kelly to 2 interceptions.
So if teams believe that Nick Foles is that guy in 2013 that threw 27 and 2, how many would be lined up? What would they offer? What would you be willing to give up to get a guy that you think could throw for 27 touchdowns and 2 interceptions? Clearly, these teams do not believe that he's that guy. Clearly, they do not believe he's as good as his last 2 games. Therefore, he stays put.
Or maybe clearly you don't know what somebody has bid for Nick Foles that they have rejected, because it's highly possible there's no way they're going to give him up because he's way too valuable to them to give him away for 2 firsts and 2 seconds to somebody else.
Ain't nobody giving him that.
How do you know?
Because I know, not Nick Foles.
You might not know.
This is what I envision Nick Foles. Great play, Carson. Yep.
We want Foles. We want Foles. You're going to hear it's going to echo through your psyche next year early on. Game 2, 3, 4. because walk it to him is going to be throw it to him to the wrong team.
No.
You know what's going to happen?
He's going to be better than ever.
What did he do? He tore his ACL and his MCL?
LC.
Oh.
And he'll have a schedule.
Oh.
Spending it. You saw him on Insta.
Yeah.
Spending it.
Oh, well, I'm going to take that to my bank. He
Hold on. Whoa. Skip.
Combine.
Hold on. Time out, Skip.
Yeah.
They don't start the season tomorrow.
Yeah. Do you realize
5 months away?
You can't grasp the pressure. No quarterback, certainly a third-year quarterback, is about to feel as much pressure as this kid is going to feel, because the guy who was the Super Bowl MVP is going to be holding a clipboard waiting to come in.
That's what he's supposed to do.
Wait until he throws his first home interception, and he will throw one.
Like you told me, Adam Vinatieri did his job when he made those game-winning kicks.
Okay.
Well, Nick Foles did his job.
Did his job, but he was the quarterback.
Hold on.
It's much.
Let me ask you a question. Do you believe they'd have been in that situation had Nick Foles been the quarterback the entire season?
Yes, definitely. Definitely. Now, you'd have to tailor the offense to it, which they did in the bye
I ain't got to
week.
do nothing.
Yeah,
I ain't got to tailor nothing for a walk to him.
What did you
I just
see?
call a play and make it happen.
What did you see in those 3 playoff games?
I saw
Was he not sweet?
No, he was a little shaky in game one.
Okay,
but here's the thing.
But he was playing a team that you thought was going to win the game.
Yeah,
Atlanta.
but I saw walk it to him on a torn ACL. The last throw I seen, 2017.
Yeah.
Oh, walk it to him on a torn ACL, torn LCL, Joey.
And then
Touchdown.
Who came in that game here in Los Angeles against the Rams at the Coliseum and converted the 3rd and 8 to ice the game? Who did that?
Wentz called a play.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I think he was calling his mom from the locker room saying, I am really hurt.
No, he didn't want to come out of the game.
Yeah.
They had to tell him, you took a real bad hit. He's like, I just threw a touchdown. Ain't nothing wrong with his leg. Watch how I spin it. He spent it.
What did you see from Nick Foles? You saw poise under fire that I did not see from Carson Wentz.
Stop it, Skip.
I didn't see it.
If they thought Nick Foles was the last 2 games that we saw him play, Skip, you and I both know.
You don't know that.
I know.
Well, what if they think he is that guy?
They don't.
And that he's better than Carson Wentz?
Nobody thinks that.
So they're like closing their eyes saying, we got to hang on to him because we need a backup plan.
Hold on.
Because our backup plan might be better than our...
I was hoping you opened this door. It was locked earlier, but you unlocked it for me. Well, if he's that guy, shouldn't the Cowboys make the deal?
Make the deal?
I mean, Super Bowl MVP.
What are you talking about?
Shouldn't Nick Foles be the Dallas Cowboys quarterback if he's that guy?
The Cowboys have a future Super Bowl MVP.
So the Philadelphia Eagles have one too.
Well, they have one who did it, actually.
Whoa.
And your starting quarterback, quote unquote, did not do it.
My guy was about to be
help
MVP.
Me out. How many playoff games has Walk It To Him won in his career? How many?
None.
How
many has Dak won?
None? Wow.
None. Your guy won none. Your guy took that L.
This isn't about Dak Prescott.
Yes,
it's about
it is.
the Eagles who have a quote-unquote good problem that is a really bad problem.
Well,
yes.
I mean, he could be used in that if he's that guy. Now, why wouldn't you want him, Skip? You said he's that guy. He's won Super Bowl, 352, 373 in his last 2 outings. And you don't want that in Dallas?
Well, I think Dak can do that also. So
you think so?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on now.
In fact, they remind me a lot of each other.
You know what, Skip Bayless?
They're both poised and accurate. I'm serious.
Hold on. So
they do. They remind me of each other.
You believe Dak can take the Cowboys to the Super Bowl and win it?
But you don't believe that? I know it.
But what about that's what walking to him?
Not like
do.
I think so. No, I know so.
Walking to him.
Walking to him. I don't buy him. I've never bought him.
Well, you better buy it.
Yeah.
You better buy
it. Roll. I give you that.
I gave you an opportunity. See, what I did is I bought low, but I ain't selling. So you bought that real high. You have to come up off it.
No.
Yeah, you gonna have to come up off it.
Why?
Because Philadelphia gonna be winning that division for a long, long time.
I don't like my chances. Now, against Nick Foles, I don't like my chances. I hope Wentz does survive next year.
Oh, he will.
I got a much better shot against Carson Wentz.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
After what he did to you?
Carson Wentz. W-I-N-C-E, Wentz. That's what you do.
Do you remember what happened on that Sunday night?
That Sunday night?
Yeah!
It was 9-7 Dallas at halftime, and we didn't have half our team.
What was the final score?
I don't
30?
I don't really care.
Yeah, you do. You
no Sean Lee, no Ty Smith.
Markel Fultz was not happy with the media last night, and we'll discuss that next.